Well, we are on a plane from Miami to St. Thomas and getting ready to go get our boat. Oh, by the way, we didn't have any issues checking in our ginormous bags.
What's hilarious is that Barbara transferred a big pack of electrolyte powder to a Ziploc baggie to carry on. It looked like we had a big bag of drugs in her. They must. There's an X-ray person must have looked at it and said, "No, that can't be that dumb enough. That can't be real." And it went through. Anyway,
Nobody said anything. Anyway, we'll check in a little later once we get to the marina and see our boat first or second. Made it. It was uneventful until we got to the marina, and then with our ginormous bags, super happy, getting ready to get to our boat, and then the marina's like, we have an evacuation mandate for Sunday because of the storm that is forming in the Atlantic. So you guys need to get the hell out of here on Sunday. And we're like, wait, what?
Before we even set foot on a sailboat, we were told it's Friday. They're evacuating the marina on Sunday afternoon because of the storm coming. All the lights on the boat were on. Every electrical switch was on. There was no shore power plugged in. Battery low voltage alarm was going off. Batteries were going flat. We got through all of the technical side of things. We got our shore power situated, and we had to reserve another marina.
Yes.
We're like, we got this. We just showed up to our sailboat, and we don't even know how to sail.
We don't even know how
What do
to
you mean we
sail
gotta
this boat.
leave? Our captain's not going to be here until Sunday afternoon. So here we are. We're good. We're going to figure it out.
We're going to motor it to the other marina, and I think we're going to be okay. But for now, we're unpacking, so we're going to show you.
We're in organization mode. We're just going to try to put everything away that we can. Do a tour of the boat.
Oh, right. Okay. So we got, these are awesome. We've been wanting to get these chairs. These are like, well, I don't know how they work, but you know, these are the ones that you just put in the cockpit. So, you know, they're comfy. We got towels. I still have to see them. They left a bunch of stuff. But anyway, this is the cabin. I still need to learn the lingo. I think this is the cabin and then the head is the bathroom. No, this is the head and then the berth is the bathroom. I don't know. I think this is the berth and then the head is the bathroom. Something like that. So we got bunch of storage, and so we're gonna start organizing, and then you can see Robbie starting to make a mess, of course. There's our kitchen, which they left with a bunch of stuff. So we have this thing is, you know, sweet to boil water. They even left a super cool coffee maker. Of course we were having beers, but here's our refrigerator. It's already on.
One beer. That's our fridge.
Oh wait, did you put a beer in there?
We have one beer in there.
Oh, there it is. That's
our first beverage.
There's our sink, and then there's, look, they left coffee mugs, and then a bunch of cups, plates, and they left a bunch of pots and pans. Has some drawers here that is super cool too. They left a bunch of stuff, which is great. There's our head, right? Whatever, bathroom. That's our shower. Here's Robbie's garage. He keeps saying that this is his garage. It's huge in here. It's pretty cool. This is the other one was the bow cabin, and this is the aft cabin. Again, I'm still learning the lingo. So that's it. That's the boat. Hopefully the storm's gonna give us a break. We'll see what happens. We'll check in later, I guess. Bye.
Alright, so we're going to do a little update video. Trying to find a quiet spot on the boat. It's windy out here. So it turned out we had a few issues. Most were pretty easy to work through. minor issues with the AC, that alternate current, that is, not coolant. I had an issue with the propane. We fixed it, but when we went to fill the boat up with fuel, I thought the gauge was empty on the boat because it read empty. And so, I thought we just had a bad gauge. So we left our slip and we went and filled the boat up with diesel. We topped it off. It took 35 gallons, give or take. It's supposed to have a 45-gallon tank, I believe. Maybe it's 39. I don't remember exactly. But made the mistake of not watching the gauge. Fill spurted out of the gas fill-up tube. So I'm like, okay, well, we're full. So we came back, docked the boat. Oh my gosh, docking was an absolute, I'm pretty good at docking and maneuvering boats, but this whole dual keel, I mean, you can't steer unless you're doing 2 knots. So it's not like an outboard, us power guys. You pull up to a dock, you spin the motor the other way, you thrust it in reverse, swing the stern around. Not with the sailboat. So you have to be moving in order to maneuver. So anyways, we get it back to our slip, and we came back from dinner. I smelled a little bit of diesel. I popped the floor up, and there was a pool of diesel near the bilge. So we soaked it up with a bunch of towels, and it turns out I believe there's a hole in our fuel tank. So the diesel just continued to build. Luckily, I brought an oil transfer pump with me to change the oil for our passage. We have transferred, as of right now, of the 40 gallons approximately of diesel that we have transferred 20 gallons to jerry cans. I think we have a hole in the diesel tank. So the moorings brokerage, we were in a total panic. Of course, we have a hurricane. It's now at Cat 3 that thankfully passed below us. Beautifully sunny weather, no rain, 20-knot winds here, everything's good. So our jerry cans are half full. We bought 6 jerry cans. We've got 2 of them full of diesel that we've been sucking out of the bilge. Spoke to the brokerage, the yacht brokerage, to the moorings. Credit to them. They're like, okay, bring the boat back over. We'll put a new tank in the boat. I was freaking out. I thought we were screwed. We got a 1,200-mile passage back to Florida and a leak in our fuel tank. So we're on our way back to the brokerage. It's about 15 miles, 20 miles in total. We stopped at an anchorage last night. Every 2 hours we go down and drain the diesel that's leaking. Barbara had a one hour watch. She took it last night. Every 2 hours, her alarm went off. She went, sucked diesel out the area where it begins to pool, so it doesn't fill the rest of the boat. We got through last night. This morning we've been talking to the broker. We're on our way there now, under motor, dead into the wind. They're gonna pull out the entire fuel tank out of this boat. They say they can do it in a day. They're gonna salvage it from another 389 that they have. We're gonna pull the fuel tank out of that, put it in this boat. Unless there's some other problem that I can't find, we have a hole in the tank, and we're going to repair that now. It's costing us a few days. The captains that we hired, logistically, it's been a nightmare, but we're under power now. I'm going to go out here. It's going to get a little bit noisy. I'm going to be really pissed off, by the way, if they say, oh, you had a loose hose clamp on this. I've checked them all, but if they come up with some silly reason for our leak, I'm going to be really disappointed in myself as a mariner. But I have been trying everything for the last couple of days to fix this, and there's got to be a worn hole in the tank somewhere. This is our view, though. There's Barbara at the helm. She is navigator today. She's been navigating the entire way. Every can you see back here is fuel that we've siphoned out of the boat. Just trying to emphasize the amount of fuel that we're dealing with. Our tank is half empty, and we haven't gone anywhere except today.
The sail or the navigation to Tortola has been very smooth. So, just hoping that they can fix our leaky tank quickly and we can get on our way to the Keys.
We're praying that there's no other named storms. We had this nasty one that blew through. Oh my gosh, thank God we didn't have to deal with it. We'll check in later. Just wanted to post a quick video and let you guys know what's going on. But we're working on it. Hopefully we'll be headed back to, they said 24 hours to replace the tank. charter boat marina in the world. So they have everything. We're gonna get a hotel for a day or two, likely, and they're gonna change the fuel tank out in the boat, and then we're gonna meet our captains, and then start finally our 1,200-mile trek back to South Florida. Check in later. Signing off.